His whole life is making this one film.
That was wicked, man. You get your $3 grand back. It's the first line of the film, man. It's got to be on the money.
It's all right.
Okay, I believe we can do this.
Every time we got together, there was something that seemed to go wrong.
Oh, dude. I'm sorry I tried to put your head in this.
Take 30. Cut. You gotta watch your teeth too, because they clack a little bit when they loosen up in the mouth. This whole thing is turning into a theatrical mockery. You understand that, Mike? No. Well, you will. Would you buy this movie for $14.95?
Hell yeah, man.
If I can find 3,000 people like you across this country, man, I'm in business. Hey, Mike, make sure everyone has brown gloves.
Does everyone have brown gloves?
Oh, dude.
The girl called me over and said she was Janis Joplin. She introduced me to Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix said, "Are you Jewish?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "You should be a manager." I said, "Great, no problem. Who should I manage?" Alice Cooper.
Shep is the quintessential manager. He wrote the book, and everybody else is reading from it.
The three most important things a manager does: get the money, to always remember to get the money, never forget to always remember to get the money. There's nothing about fame that I've ever seen that's healthy. The ones who rose to the top got hurt the worst. I felt the stress of LA, the culture of what you are, not who you are. I had spent my life living other people's lives, and I wanted to see what my life was. I never really developed a family. Growing up, I never had a friend over. I think I'm more than making up for it.
Shep Gordon is the nicest person I've ever met, hands down.
What's really important for me is to do compassionate business, what I call using coupons, paying someone back, doing something for you that they didn't have to do. There aren't winners and losers. There's only winners, and the journey began.
He had a present.
He had the worst possible gas.
It's going to be a great doctor.
Do you know who that is?
Andrew. Why did Andrew get killed?
When I had to say, was my son murdered? And then to know how cold-bloodedly he was murdered.
On the afternoon of November 7th, 2001, my sister called to tell me that Dr. Andrew Bagby, my closest friend since the age of 7, had been killed. Andrew appeared in every movie I made growing up.
Jesus Christ, Kurt, what do you want? I mean...
No, I just need...
I decided to make a movie, to travel far and wide, to interview everyone who ever knew and loved Andrew.
Kurt, I just got a call from Mrs. Bagby. The abbreviated version is that bitch. No, she's 4 months pregnant with Andrew's baby. If it is true that Bagby's are going to sue for custody.
She named the little boy Zachary. My movie might be one of the only ways Zachary could see and get to know his father. So I pointed the van east toward Newfoundland and set off on a quest to bring a man back to life.
Since you've been gone, I've lost my cleverness.
Anvil was one of those bands that just put on this really amazing live performance.
They were a great band, yeah. I always liked Anvil.
These guys are going to turn the music world upside down.
My name is Tiziana Rigoni, manager at Anvil.
It looks like she's booked us a tour. England, Belgium, Germany. This is going to be the biggest tour I've done in 20 years. When I work at Choice Children's Catering, they don't know that my band even exists. The place is jam-packed.
Given your reputation, you should be playing in front of 1,000 people every night, and you are not.
Who's the guy that's supposed to pay me? It's been nothing but a nightmare.
I tried. It's over. It's been over for a long time.
It's so unfair to Animal. It's so unfair to Animal, man.
I always believe that no matter how hard it gets, there's always a way.
Let's show the world that they're wrong.
We're gonna do it together. We're gonna get there. We're gonna be rock stars. It's a dream, but I'm gonna make it come true.
The internet's like this new human experience. At first, everybody's gonna like it. but there will be a fundamental change in the human condition. One day we're all going to wake up and realize that we're just servants.
It was genius because nobody had done it yet.
He was saying this is the way it's going to be. And he was right. I mean, he was right.
He was selling companies for a couple $1 million. Well, we were all a bunch of kids getting paid $10 an hour. He was always trying to advance the inevitable. This is going to happen. Let's try it now.
It is our function as artists to make the spectator see the world our way.
People want 15 minutes of fame every day. So we built a bunker and showed them the future.
I'm an alligator. I'm a mama, papa coming for you.
We're going to record Stasi type of intelligence.
The cameras were everywhere. There was cameras set up in the showers and the toilets.
Is there anything graphic on the TV?
They're eating and shitting and having sex in public, and people ate it up.
This was one of the most extraordinary activities I've ever attended anywhere in the world. Really, the question starts to become, who is behind this, what's going on?
I joined the cult.
Everything is free except the video that we capture of you. That we own.
It's all gotta come out sooner or later. It's all gotta come out.
All I know is I came downstairs and saw a bunch of people running around naked and shooting firearms. Basically, all hell broke loose. He's gonna wind up in jail.
Everything that he does is a precursor to something that is going to happen to all of us. Everything.
A few hundred years ago, the lions and tigers were kings of the jungle. And then one day they wound up in zoos. I suspect we're in the same trap.